I'll be the witch of the world. Is it live?
Yes. Morning, everyone. Well, there's 4 of us here this morning. On Strings Attached and Friends Attached. Nobody joining us yet. So if you're just joining, we're going to do a little orientation here first, and then we're going to go over to Zoom. And the link to Zoom is right there in the description. So if you want to go over to Zoom now, that's a good thing to do. And I can admit you. But this is a practice I do every Monday, where I'm going to teach a little Wim Hof breathing method. If you haven't heard of Wim Hof, he's a giant in Europe and all over the world. He's taking his Wim Hof method to become healthy, happy, and strong. And it's a air, oxygen fasting method and cold exposure and meditation. All 3 parts work together. And it's Monday morning and we're doing this, so just something I'm sharing. It's a practice I'm sharing. And if you want to join me every Monday here at Zoom, it's free, and I just enjoy sharing what I do with everybody, and we can all share our gratitudes at the beginning. So I'm waiting for folks to come over to Zoom at this point. Right now we're listening to some original music of mine at the Will Taylor and Strings Attached Facebook page. I have 1 person ready to come on board. All right. Just getting set up over here on letting people in one at a time. And getting my settings correct. Let's get my settings correct here with... I'm looking for the video window. So, oh, we lost the one person. They came and then they left. So click below and come over to the Zoom. We're just going to be here for a few minutes. Having some trouble getting the video thing to come up. Okay, it is up. We're good. And my dandy blend right here. Decaffeinated coffee replacement. Again, if you're just joining us, we're going to be moving over to Zoom here in a few minutes. Just letting people kind of gather. Listening to some original music so we don't get bumped off of Facebook. If I played any other music, we'll get blocked. But this is my music, so it should be good. Welcome to my morning meditation practice. Every Monday we're here, 8:30 a.m. We're gonna wait a few minutes, and then we're gonna go over to Zoom. The link to Zoom is below. I see there's still a few of you at Strings Attached. If you want to come over, we're only going to do just a little bit here on Facebook, and then we're going to go over to Zoom. So you have a few minutes to get over to Zoom. The address is in the description below to get on the Zoom. It's free, there's no cost. We're going to share our gratitudes, future gratitudes, as well as ones we have present for us right now. And I'm just waiting for my mom and Claire to come over. And Sammy. There's my mom. Morning. Morning.
Good morning, Will. Nice music.
You like it?
Yeah, I like that.
Do you have headphones on?
I do.
Oh, good, so you can hear really well.
A Shenandoah.
Yeah.
Having seen the Shenandoah Valley, I always love it when I hear that song. It's a beautiful view.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful view.
View from the top of the mountains.
Right. What are you drinking this morning?
Coffee. What are you drinking?
Hey, Melissa. I am drinking Dandy Blend.
Ah.
So we're gathering here every Monday to meditate, to start the week with a good, fresh mind. How'd you sleep?
Slept very well.
That's good.
I went to sleep at 10 and I woke up at 8. I haven't done that in a long time.
Wow.
He is going to email you a copy of your revocation. It has.
So if you just joined us, I have somebody new here. Say yes. Are you a member of Strings Attached? I just muted you because there was some noise. But you can chat. Let us know how you came to join us this morning. pulling up the chat we're doing here. We're just taking a little time to gather everybody. Meditation Monday. Strings Attached. We're playing original music from Strings Attached. That was Wexford Carol and O Shenandoah. So what were you saying about the mountain, Mom?
Along the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
It's above. It's beautiful. As it spreads out, the national park area.
Right.
It's just incredible.
Blue Ridge Mountain, Blue Ridge Parkway.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
The Blue Ridge Parkway.
Type
Thank
in
you.
the chat if you'd like. We can 5 more minutes. We're going to do a little meditation breathing practice together. Thanks for joining us. You want to just type in the chat. If you kind of look around, there should be a pull down menu for chat. Here, I'll type here. I'll say hi. If would love to know where you found us. Was it from Friends Attached or Strings Attached, or I'm looking at and where are you listening to us from? What country? I see somebody's got a little cartoon. You see that, Mom? For their usually it shows me, let's see, who's here. Participants. Oh, here we go. Linda. Okay, Linda's here, and then say yes. So glad you're here. Say yes. And Linda, if you can find the chat, put in there where are you joining us from? What city? What country, if you want to, and then also, are you a member of Friends Attached or Strings Attached? This is Meditation Monday. I'm going to check. We'll wait 1 more minute, and then we'll start the practice this morning, which is basically, I'm no professional teacher. It's just me sharing my practice that I do every day. I share it once a week with anybody who wants to come on Zoom and learn a little bit about what I do. From Bend, Oregon. I love Bend. So, actually, I haven't been to Bend. I've been to Ashland. That's what I'm thinking about. Isn't that close to Bend, Ashland? Excuse me. Garrity's here. Melissa's here on Friends Attached. We'll stay live on Friends Attached. If you remember there, you can watch live there. Otherwise, we're just going to be on the Zoom. And we lost Say Yes. He's having trouble with his internet connection. All right. So you found us on just scrolling through Facebook randomly. Wow. This is a cover of, you know, the song they're playing, Mom? Or that I'm playing?
Yeah. It's Beatles.
It's actually
right?
Actually Neil Young.
Neil Young, right.
So Bend is in Colorado. What? Oh. Bend is What does that mean? Central? Bend, Oregon. I love Oregon, period. What's the weather like? Central, yes. Okay. I am going to shut off the thing here. Text so we don't get interrupted. So we don't get pinged. Alright. Alright, so Linda. There's just a few of us here. It's just my mom and Linda. Linda, do you want to just, I'm going to unmute you. It's a lot easier just to talk, if you don't mind. It's just the two of us.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I mean, the three of us. Is that
Three of
okay?
us. Yeah.
All right. You there?
Yeah.
So you're brand new to us, like, as of this morning.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
And you just saw this on Facebook and tuned in. Okay. All right. Well, have you meditated before? Are you a meditator?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. So it's good to know, like, where you are so that we can just that I can just be myself. And
Always.
Yeah. Have you heard of Wim Hof? The Wim Hof method?
I have not.
Okay. Well, he's a guy in Poland who teaches a breathing and cold exposure meditation method. So there's 3 parts to it, and the breathing is a little bit. Have you heard of like pranayama breathing?
Yeah. Mhm.
Right. And I was just reading this morning about the benefits of pranayama breathing to boost your immunity, make your skin glow, and so when you do a breath hold, it says right here, when you hold an inhale, retained breath supplies oxygen to your skin cells. This increases the blood thrush and detoxifies our blood, improving skin appearance and preventing premature aging, wrinkles, etc., sunspots. So when you hold your breath, like on an in-breath, like back here, bring it in. So what your body is doing is getting all the oxygen out of your lungs, rather, getting every bit of oxygen out of the air. Because when you normally breathe, you go, and then you let it out. There's a lot of oxygen that doesn't get absorbed. So we're going to do a Wim Hof session this morning, and I'll just show you really quick how we do it. But it's gonna change your chemistry so that you'll feel more in a flow state. You'll feel more in that meditative state where your brain is less active, where your thoughts are less active, just by changing the chemistry, by breathing differently. And there's going to be a breath hold during this breathing technique. Can you hear me okay, everybody?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right, I got the music on. Awesome. It's just us. So what we'll do is, and oh, sorry, Garrity. Yes, he's Dutch, but he has a place in Poland. He's talking about Wim Hof. He has a retreat center. Wim Hof has a retreat center in Poland, and in the winter, they do this, and they eventually, at the end of a week, they climb a mountain in shorts while it's snowing. So it's this ultimate. The idea he comes around talking about is that humans we've lost a lot of our internal strength because of being in air-conditioned spaces and heated spaces. The humans, before the invention of air and not air, what am I saying? Temperature control. That we were out in the elements and we were being exposed to all these different temperatures, and our bodies have this innate ability to withstand and actually they respond, and there's this strength in there that comes out when we expose ourselves now to cold and different extremes. And then what he noticed is when he did the cold exposure, when he put himself out in cold for long periods of time, that his breathing would change. So he later learned that you could separate the breathing from the cold exposure and just do the breathing. So if you haven't heard of him, you can Google him after this. But the breathing technique is basically, you want to breathe belly breaths. So real low, start in your belly, so that you're moving diaphragmatic breathing, that you're raising your belly when you breathe. So the breath starts here and moves to the chest and then the head. So as big a breath as you can into your nose, you just go like that, and then you drop it out through your mouth like this. Right? So when you drop the exhale, you're gonna have just a little bit of air left in. You're not expelling the whole thing. You're not going. You're not pushing it all out. Just let it drop normally. So that's one Wim Hof breath. That's what we call it. So like this. And when you get to the top, just let it out. Okay. That's basically the primer. Any questions on that?
No.
Make sense? Okay. And we're going to do 30 of those. If you follow me, I'll count in succession. It'll kind of look like this. like that, okay? And just be aware that you're not pushing the air out, you're just letting gravity drop it. And if you want to, as an additional thing, just feel the sense of surrender and release when you're dropping. So there's sort of a yin and yang to the breath. When you take it in, you're exerting, right? You're doing something, and then when you let go, you're relaxing all the way out with your body, and that's why it's important that you're not pushing the air. It's just it's like the out breath is a surrender. Now we'll do 30 of those, and then at the last 30th breath, we're going to pause with no air in the lungs and hold for a little bit. We call it a retention with no air in the lungs. And you'll be surprised that you can hold that longer than you think, because we've actually what we will have done is to put a lot of carbon dioxide out of our system. So our body is going to be thinking, oh, everything's great. And you'll be able to hold your breath longer. So if you've never done this before, you can do it laying down. I recommend laying down and on your back. You can really feel the belly, chest, head, letting go. And never do this driving, and never do this in water, okay? Ever. That's my disclaimer. Because you can pass out if you're driving, and people have different tolerances to doing this quick breathing. So if you're laying down on the ground, it's no big deal. If you pass out, you'll come to, but you'll feel it. If you feel dizzy, that's normal. If you feel tingling, that's normal. But you are in control of your experience. You can slow down. You can pause. It's all about you are in control, okay? But I'm just giving you the heads up that if you go really fast, you can hyperventilate and pass out. So don't do it in a car or in water. Anyway, before that, what I'd like to just get a couple of gratitudes from each person before we start that breath work. So I'm really glad that you're here with us this morning. I'm very grateful that I can share my practice with you, and it really helps me to have a few people here. Helps me in the accountability, and now that I know there's a couple of humans watching, it adds some I was going to say importance, but I don't know, it makes it more meaningful that I'm sharing it with you. And a new person, Linda here, I'm very grateful that you have shown up. I'm grateful that my mom has shown up. So she's here, has been here all for the last year and a half, so we're good. So anything you feel, it could be small, medium, or large. It could be future gratitudes, something that's going to happen in the future that you feel. Who wants to go next? Mom, you want to say gratitude? You can skip if you want. It's not required.
It's 6:30 in the morning, so I'm grateful that I woke up this morning to meditate, even though it was not a plan.
No, isn't that great when that happens? Love that. Learn something new. Okay, well, with that in mind, then we'll just go ahead and mute this. And we're going to do 3 rounds of 30 breaths each. And I'm going to go slow on the first 2, and the third one, I may hold longer. So after the 30 breaths, you're going to let all the air out, and you're just going to hold as long as you can until you feel some air hunger. And then you'll take a final breath. Then you hold the air in for 15 seconds. And you know what root lock is? You can pull your perineum up while you're doing those 15 seconds. Again, you don't have to remember all this, I'll coach you. But when we do that root lock, that's when we have all the really great chemicals released, nitric oxide, and you're going to feel, most likely you'll feel very at peace, very still. So I'm going to put some quieter music on here. Thank you, Garrity, for having your presence here. Garrity's watching us in another place. And we're going to do our breathing now. And I will coach as we go. Original music, Drum Strings Attached, which is my band. And let me get my timer up. Here we go. Now, so belly, chest, head. Ready? Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Deeply in. Letting go. 7, 8, 9. Just letting go. 10, 11. Deeply in. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You're gonna stay?
Goodbye. Love you.
20, 21. Deeply in. 22, 23, 24. If you're feeling tingling, that's fine. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Really big one on this one. Here we go. Deep breath. Letting go. And hold it with no air in the lungs. Right here, just pause and be still. No air in the lungs. And I'm timing us. We're going to go to 45 seconds. If you can't go to 45 seconds, that's fine. And just take a deep breath and hold a deep breath for 15. When you start to feel the air hunger. We're almost to 30 seconds. Just relax. You can have your palms up in a receptive posture. 5 more seconds. Here we go. And take a deep breath. Hold it. And we're going to count. 1, 2. Squeeze to the head. 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Now let it go. Put your palms up so that you're receiving this moment. Relax. Let all of your cells in your body relax, even a little bit more if you can. That was 1 round. We're going to do 2 more. Again, if you're tingling or you feel a little bit of sensation of dizziness, that's normal. That means you're doing it correctly. We're oxygenating, letting off carbon dioxide, and we do the breathing. Here we go for round 2. Deeply in. Letting go. You just follow me. Let the air out. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. If you feel dizzy, that's normal. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. I'm going to go a little faster. 10. 13. 14. 15. Deeply in. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. Through your nose. 23. 24. Deeply in. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. Let's do one more. And letting go. Put your palms up. Just surrender to this moment. You're going to hold with no air in the lungs as long as you can. When you really feel the air hunger, take a deep breath. Hold it in for 15 seconds while you squeeze to your head. Everybody has their own tolerance, so everybody will hold as long as they can here, and we'll meet back for round 3 after this. Your palms facing up, just relax into the stillness. You can focus on the music if you like. Body's using up the oxygen. Going deep. Now, if you're ready to do the third round here, let's just do a couple of humming breaths. Just really feel the moment, the stillness. So we'll do a breath humming like this. So breathe into the nose deeply. Hum on the out breath through your nose. With the music. One more. If any emotions are coming up, go with it. Go with any emotion. Let those emotions flow like waves. Don't fear the waves, fear the ocean. You trust that you're the ocean. Emotions are just waves. Come and go. One more deep breath with a hum. Now we're going to go right into round 3 here. We're going to do a few more breaths this time, up to 40. Here we go. Deeply in. Letting go. In. Letting go. In. Letting go. In. Letting go. In. In. Letting go. In. Letting go. In. Letting go. In. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Notice I'm breathing into the nose. Out through the mouth. As deep as you can. Last few, we're going to go a little faster. Okay, here we go. Last 10. Last one. One more. Letting go. No air in the lungs. Just listen to the music. Lift your hands, pick it up, palms up. Focus on the music, focus on the stillness. Let anything that wants to come up. Come up. Emotion. Mind wanders, come back. Music. Hold it as long as you can. No air in the lungs. And hold. Letting go. Now we're gonna do a couple hum breaths again. Humming. To the drone and the music. Let anything that wants to come up. If nothing wants to come up, then just be with that. almost done. Now with our project. Alright. Now, everybody come to the point of finish with the breathing. Open it up here for any questions about that before we do a Tara Brach meditation. Feel free to type it in the chat, or if you want to come on, any questions, anything that came up during the breathing meditation. It's really kind of a breathing meditation. While we're paused here, you can just keep breathing in and out through the nose slowly. Yeah. You gonna stay around, Mom, or are you gonna go?
I'm going to stay for the Tara.
Okay.
And a reminder to set your intentions for the full moon tomorrow.
Oh, there's full moon tomorrow?
Yes, the 29th. So
Okay, great.
set your intentions.
Okay. Listening to Ravi Shankar. And we're going to do Embodied Love.
The following meditation is led by Tara Brach. To access more of my meditations or join my email list, please visit tarabrach.com.
Right.
We'll start together as we do with a meditation. This is a heart practice. It's embodying metta, or loving kindness. So I invite you to start by finding a very relaxed posture to be in. Of course, it's always fine and good to be alert and awake and sitting upright, but make sure that you're comfortable. Prioritize being at ease, relaxed. And whatever posture you choose, you might close your eyes and settle in a bit. It can be very helpful to feel the breath and let the breath be long and deep. So you inhale and fill the chest and the lungs. And with the out breath, feel letting go. Letting go, letting go. And again, inhaling, filling the chest and the lungs. And with the out breath, a sense of releasing, relaxing outward, letting go. One more time, inhaling deeply. And a slow exhale, release slowly, softening down the length of the body, and letting go. Letting the breath resume in its natural rhythm. In a sense, you can observe and feel the breath and sense a deepening presence right here. And from this presence, feel your intention towards kindness, to relate to and bring kindness to the moments. We begin by bringing a kind and gentle attention to our bodies. And you might start and establish that kindness with the image of a smile. I like to imagine a wide open sky, letting the curve of a smile spread through that sky. spacious and inviting. And let your mind just merge with that open sky. So your mind is filled with the curve of a smile, with that receptivity, that benevolence. And you might soften your eyes and feel the smile spreading through the eyes, letting the outer corners be lifted some. And sense the brow is smooth, letting the whole region of the face around the eyes be relaxed and easy, filled with that gentleness of a smile. And in a similar way, you might bring a very slight smile to the mouth, to the lips. And feel the inside of the mouth smiling. And feel that same gentleness and kindness in the presence that fills your mouth. Just feeling all the sensations, the tongue, gums, teeth, lips. And letting that sense of kindness spread through the face. Feel the scalp, the skull. And you might visualize and have the felt sense of a smile at the throat. And sense of space that opens up. Just bringing a kind, gentle attention to the throat. Let the throat fill the neck. And start sensing that your shoulders can fall away from the neck. That you can feel the shoulders from the inside out now. Let the shoulders be filled with awareness, with that gentle, kind presence. And if there's tightness or tension, let it float in kindly awareness. Becoming aware of your hands and making sure they're resting in a very easy way, very effortless. And then intentionally softening your hands. And softening again. Very receptive presence, feeling the tingling and vibrating from the inside out. And let there be an openness to the chest. And you might visualize and have the felt sense of a smile spreading now through the heart and the chest area. That curve of a smile. And as you smile into the heart and receive that smile in the heart, just sense the space that it creates for whatever's here. Allowing whatever mood or energy is in the heart to float in a very kind, tender presence. And then again, visualizing the curve of a smile and sensing it spreading through the navel area, through the belly. And as you do, let the belly soften. And feel that opening, that receptivity to the life, the energy in the belly. And you can bring that same image and felt sense of a smile through the pelvic region, letting it spread, creating an openness and a receptivity deep in the torso. Allowing the life that's here to float in a very benevolent, gentle, receptive presence. And aware of the legs, the length, the volume of the legs, and feeling the feet from the inside out. And if you open the attention, you can feel this body simultaneously as a field of sensation, just letting everything happen, the energy move as it does. And notice if there's anywhere asking for your attention, any domain in this field of sensation that's difficult. And bringing a tender heart presence to that area. Letting it be felt with kindness, received with kindness. Letting this heart medicine, this heart presence really fill your body and being. Aware of sounds, sensations, letting everything appear and disappear in a tender, receptive, and open presence. Sensing that curve of a smile spreading through the entire field, tenderizing the entire field of awareness. And if the attention drifts, you can gently come home again and again to this heart space by softening in the body, by sensing the curve of a smile, perhaps spreading through your heart, and sensing this entire field filled with the tenderness of a smile. Everything that arises is welcome, can be held with kindness. You might notice if the mind has drifted. And if it has, then to know that the way home is really seating the moment with kindness again, to not yank your attention back to here, but relax back with gentleness. Perhaps relaxing, softening the shoulders, softening the hands, loosening and softening the belly, relaxing your heart, reopening to the aliveness that's right here. This changing flow of sensation and sound. And sensing the space that's happening in. This heart space where everything that is welcome. This heart space of tenderness. And as you rest in presence, you might scan your human heart, scan your current life and sense if there's something that wants your loving attention, something difficult that's shutting you down or scaring you or keeping you separate. And if it helps to put your hand on your heart, your human heart, so you're keeping company. Breathing with whatever wants attention, with whatever fear, hurt, upset. Feel the gentleness of your touch. You might also sense a slight smile so that you can attune to holding this human heart with your spiritual heart, with this open heart space that's really your home. And from your spiritual heart, you might offer whatever message of kindness resonates in this moment. Whatever you feel you might want to remember or trust. Offering from your spiritual heart to your human heart, your blessing. And sensing how that deepens and opens your presence. You might bring to mind someone you know who can use your healing attention. And sense this person, what they're struggling with, floating in this heart space of yours, this spiritual heart, which is really our shared heart space. And sensing this person bathed in kindness, sending your blessing, sending your wish to them. And widening the attention to feel this entire field of heart space, this shared heart space, including all beings everywhere, all of us who are practicing together, all those we know, all beings on this living planet, the planet herself, held in spiritual heart space, feeling our prayers for this world, for this hurting, mysterious, beautiful world. And as we close, just sensing the simplicity of the prayer, please, may we be kind. The Dalai Lama teaches kindness is my simple religion. There's no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Our own mind, our own heart is our temple. And our prayer is kindness. Please, may we be kind.
Oh, that was good. Well, welcome back. It's a good one, huh?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for joining us, Linda.
Yeah, thank you.
What did you think of the breathing?
It got easier. Yeah, by about the third time, it was a little bit easier.
Uh-huh. Did you feel some from it, like some release, or?
Yeah, I think
Oh, I think I just lost you. Hold on. Oh yeah, the main thing is just to go in your own pace, and everybody has a different tolerance for CO2, so you can the more you do it, the more you can hold your breath. The longer you can hold your breath. How'd you feel, Mom?
I thought it was a really very moving.
1 second, Linda. Sorry. Go ahead, Mom.
I just said it was a very moving meditation, all in all. It's such a great day, but it just disappeared in the meditation.
Yes, I sure enjoyed the reminder of kindness being the simplest of. I always never really believed in having these giant buildings to worship. Our temples are it's in our mind and our hearts and our shared relationships.
Right.
I might have interrupted you, Linda. Did you have something else to say? I'd love to hear you.
No. It was going from the breathing into the kindness meditation was lovely.
Wonderful. Well, you're welcome to join us any Monday at 8:30 our time, Central Standard.
All right. Yeah. No, it was yeah. Thank you.
Right. Okay.
Love to all, and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Will.
Bye, Will.
Bye.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Take care. Hope to see you again.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.